Okay, should be back up. Yeah, Twitch was down for some reason. All right. Yeah, I'm stun locked on this stuff. I knew I would be. I put it off. It's so hard with art. I've said this on a previous stream, but I'll do it again now. Talking about programming versus making art. It's all tricky for me. All right, how do I put this? So I'm a programmer. That's what I do for my job. But I was a hobbyist artist all my life. I'm a sketcher. I have painted, I've sculpted. I used to be pretty good at all that. So I definitely still have the talent for art and a good eye for art and stuff. It's not super showing out in this game because this is just like a little arcade game. But regardless, like making the actual assets is kind of a grind for me. And the game dev element, or I guess the game programming element, is also a grind, but it's a grind that I'm comfortable with. Something that I do on a daily basis. I've gone over all of those hurdles, you know? And so art I'm just less comfortable with, and so I try to avoid it. And it's kind of a problem. I'm definitely going to have to get over that. I'm going to force myself to do a bunch more art on the next game specifically. I'm probably going to have full weeks where I don't program anything. I only do art. But yeah, it's all about level of comfort for me. It's easy to code, not because coding is easier than art. I think it's about the same. I consider them very similar skills. But it's just I do it all the time. That's what I'm good at. And art I am good at, but I don't do it all the time. So that comfort level is just not there. So anyway, the thing that I struggle with the most right now is colors, surprisingly. Not surprisingly. So I'm struggling with it here. All right. I think this is what I want to do though. I want to go from white to black across the rainbow. And so I think it's going to be, let's just get a smaller ball. Let's go back to the 48. And I'll try to illustrate it. It won't be perfectly white. It might even be this right here. So we'll do that. White. And let's grab this pink. And this red. Yeah, that's a better purple. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. I might, well, I clearly need to redo the pink ball, which is what I dreaded, but here we are. I think these are my colors, and I think this is going to look good in game. So I'm just going to go for it. Oh, actually, I can kind of look at it real quick. The black one needs to be different though. I had to do like this, I think, on it. What? Oh. Circle. Brush. There we go. And then, wait, did I do that wrong? I did it wrong. What did I do wrong? Yeah, I did something wrong. Copy. Go darker color. Do I need to be behind it? No. I don't remember how I did this. This looks way better than what I'm trying up here. Maybe it's because I bet it's not addition in this one. I bet, is it this? Oh. Oh, it's addition, but this one's on top. Okay, so we'll just ignore the black ball for now on this. Oops. I think those are good colors. I don't want to keep waffling on this, so I'm just going to go for it. All right, time to restart. I'm going to make a new doc. Just do a 2000. And we will start with this one. And it was 48. All right, one thing I was going to try new during this stream is to try to talk about some like game dev topics while I'm just doing this. So I wrote down some topics to do, maybe like clip it into a short. I don't know. So first up, let's see, which one do I want to do? I'll just do any, meeny, miny, mo. All right. Okay. Has anyone heard of the 90-90 rule? The 90-90 rule is this concept. Well, it's simply stated that the first 90% of your project takes the first 90% of the time. And the next 90% of the project, or sorry, and then the next 10% of the project takes the next 90% of the time. All right, I'm going to say that all again because I want to record this. So the 90-90 rule is, oh my gosh, 76. All right, we're starting again. Has anyone heard of the 90-90 rule? Basically, what it says is that the first 90% of your project takes 90% of the time. And the next oh my gosh, I messed up again. All right. The 90-90 rule states, wow, you know what? I'm just going to write the script. Okay. We're going to try again. And I'm going to get it right this time. And no one's going to see this. It's wonderful. All right. Has anyone heard of the 90-90 rule? Basically, the 90-90 rule states that the first 90% of your project takes 90% of the time. Then the other 10% of your project takes the other 90% of your time. And that has never been more true than for this project here. I feel like I got most of this game done in such a short amount of time, but adding everything else, adding good art, animations, SFX, getting it all done, that took another 90% of the time. Just one of those things that you should plan for, expect, and enjoy. I think that went pretty well. Okay, next one is this one. Yeah, I'm not really good at working and talking, so I got to get better at that. Got to practice it. Was that one the 96? Yeah, it was, right? No, it wasn't. This one's 96. $112. And then 128. So, 6. Okay. I think this is going to be too bright, so I'm going to decrease the temperature on it a little bit. There we go. Nope, it wasn't too bright, I don't think. Yep, it's fine. Actually, you know what? We're going to do white ball. There. Are these looking bad because they don't have a background? Is that what's going on? I feel like they don't look great. Oh yeah, wow. That completely changes things. Shoot. Okay. Yep, we're gonna restart on these glows. Okay. I'm streaming. What? All right, that's it for